If you're newly married and you're about to start a new job, then this video will help save your marriage and your sanity, because most newly married couples end up making the mistake of choosing a job that seems good on paper, but in reality, it's secretly destroying the marriage. Today, I will show you 5 things you must look out for before accepting any job after getting married. The first thing to look out for when choosing a job after getting married is work and life balance. Because there are some jobs that demand so much time, longer time in the office. Some jobs will tell you to put in 12 to 14 hours. Consider the duration of the job before applying, before taking that employment, that job. Sometimes I know in Nigeria, in Africa, the employer will not tell you all it entails in the job. Ask the number of time you'll be putting, the duration each day. Because like in my job, I can say I work 24 hours a day. That's the truth. I can go home, a call will come. My job demands that I work at home. There are times I'm playing with my kids. They will tell me there's an incident in a location. I'll pick the phone, call. Sometimes I might even leave and go. There are days that I don't go to church. I can't remember. Okay, it's like the past 3 Sundays I've gone to church. But there were times in my job that I never went to church. One particular day I was about getting ready to go to church with my family, and I was called. There's a robbery, theft incident, in one of my locations, and I had to go there. So there are some jobs. Check the work and life balance. I will never encourage a newly married couple to come to our job, just like I refuse helping my friend. So check the time you need to put. Some jobs will put 10 hours, some jobs will put 14 hours, like ours is almost 24 hours. So look at the work and life balance. Most couples make the mistake of thinking they need money to fund their marriage, not knowing that they need marriage to decide the kind of jobs they take in order to make money to fund the marriage. Of what good is a job if you cannot come home to your kids, just like I am? I hardly see my kids sometimes. I leave home when they are still sleeping, go back home when they are asleep. If not that I have an exit strategy, it will be terrible for me. That's just the truth. So please consider a job that has a life and work balance. Can you balance your marriage and your job? That's just the truth. Please, please, I'm begging you. Don't rush for job, money, no matter how they pay. It's check the life balance. Don't mind me. I'm not saying you should pick a job, not considering how much you take home. You must consider how much you take home. Get it right. Now, the second thing you must look out for, it's the location, distance, location. See, of what good it is, you pick a job that you have to travel 3 hours to the location. You travel 3 hours. Like, let me use mine for example. I travel from Nasarawa State to Abuja, less than minutes, less than 45 minutes. Then the hold up there can even take me 3 hours, 2 hours. If I don't wake up 5 a.m., I might not get to work as early as 6. There are times I'll wake up 5 a.m. and get to work 9 a.m. So you check the location and the distance when choosing a job. Because if you will work so hard, putting your whole time, effort at work, and you have to sit in a car for 3 hours in a hold up in a traffic before you get home, what quality time will you spend with your spouse? Please consider the location and the time you spend to go to work and come back. Because one thing I see for Abuja, make I tell you the truth. Some people, if they can just start a small business in Nasarawa State, they have nothing coming to Abuja to do. Because let's say you pick a job of 80, 90,000, and you have to spend so much time going back home, coming to work, it's not worth it. Why you can comfortably start something there and make 70, 80,000 in natural state and spend quality time with your family. Now, if you find this video valuable, press the share button because newly married couples need to learn from this. I told you before that in my videos, I'm sharing my experience and I'm teaching the former me, the mistake I made that really got me into trouble, got my marriage into crisis. Thank God for God, we're able to come out of it. I don't want you to make that mistake because I discovered most people we see, even mentors, only show us the good aspect of marriage, haven't shared the mistakes with us. And that's why I decided to share. Anything I say here is out of my experience and other experiences I've observed. So please take what I'm saying serious. Now, the third thing you must look out for before choosing a job after getting married is the cost of living, the salary. That's why I was quick to correct you when I was talking about the first point, whether it's about checking life balance and the rest. Salary is important. Even the job I'm working on now, let me tell you, I made a mistake. I came to Abuja then from Port Harcourt and I needed a job. I rushed and took the offer, and the people felt difficult to me. In a month, I didn't have up to 7,000 naira after I took my transportation. I could barely feed. So, what good for you to take a job if the cost cannot meet cost of living? Calculate the job you're taking, to calculate your cost of living, calculate your rent, your feeding, your transport, child care, and other things before taking a job. Don't rush and take a job just for the sake of I want to be employed. Because we Africans, we have this belief system that God will make a way. God blesses our effort. It's true, God blesses our effort, but it's foolishness for you to jump on a job that you will borrow money from people. When I took that job for the first month, I was borrowing money from apps to continue. To the extent I had to go and meet my employers and tell them it's not working. I will quit. Do the same. If you're newly married and you're already into this, your job is not covering the basic needs of your family life, accommodation, clothes, food, school fees for the kids if you have children, then consider negotiating with your employer. I know we live in Africa here. Most employers don't care whether the employees are living well. But when you know your worth, that's why people like us exist, to share our experience with you so that you don't make these mistakes we made. Now, the fourth thing to look out for when choosing a job after getting married is the company culture. Does the culture of the company encourage marriage stability, encourage peace at the home front, in the home front? If it doesn't, then it's of no use picking a job from that company. Should I share this with you? No, I won't share this just for confidential sake. There are some jobs that will tell you that come and work, leave that family, especially those that work in the banking sector. Banking, you must go for ATM services and the rest. Whether you're married or not, they don't care. They put you there. You don't want to leave it, and the rest. They tie incentives to you being at the ATM and the rest servicing the ATM as means of luring you, attracting you to stay at weekend and work at the ATM. I'm not saying they force you, but they make it attractive and you want to work there. See, the job culture should respect marriage. Even the Bible says that when a man get married, he should be given 1 year to go stay with his wife and understand each other. So check a company that has a work culture that promotes marriage stability. Because the truth be told, most marriages today are having crisis because the man will tell you, I'm going there to make ends meet, make money, food bills. The woman will tell you, I'm going there to make money, food bills, support you, and the rest. So check your job. Will your job allow you to take some time when you are pregnant? Will your job allow you to go take your wife when she's in labor to the hospital? Check this kind of jobs. Will your job permit you to go spend time with your kids when they are not feeling fine? There are some jobs that the moment you tell them my wife is not okay, but they'll tell you you are not mentally sound, you need to give way and the rest. So please consider the company culture when choosing a job. There are some companies that value marriage, that the principles that guide the operation of the job, their vision, I mean, is to build marriages, build a family. They see their customers as family. So they encourage the customers to have stability of marriage and family. So they will want to do that to their employees. So make sure you check the company culture. How do you know the company culture? I know you'll be telling me, how will I know the company culture? Ask the employees. Ask the people working there. Ask the employees working there. You must look out for when choosing a job after getting married. It's growth. When I mean growth, will your career growth align with your marriage vision? If your growth in the company, in your career, at your workplace does not align with your family vision, your marriage vision, then there's a problem there. You might be promoted, but that promotion comes with sacrifice. Spending longer hours in the workplace and less time in the family. That is not growth. That is sacrificing the marriage for the job. So check whether it aligns. Does your promotion demand that you spend more time in your job, even at home? Because I know some people in some jobs, as they are being promoted, the promotion demands that they work more time on their job. They take file documents at work home and go home with it. And when they are supposed to spend time with their spouse and family, they will be continuing the job at home. So they just end up becoming, whether is it available or present, I don't want to put these words. They will just be present but not available. All they are thinking is how to continue the work from the office at home. So check whether the growth, because what I'm saying is life is too short to not enjoy it and put your marriage first.